Hey guys, what's up my awesome, amazing YouTube family? Hope you guys are doing well. Coming to you from a different part of my apartment that I usually film in because I felt like sitting somewhere different tonight. And I wanted to talk to you about dealing with emotions. I think that we all deal with them and process them and think about them differently. For me, I've been struggling a lot lately with wanting to get more out of my life and feeling as if I'm wasting my days. And that may sound silly or untrue. It may be untrue. You know, your emotions your emotions can fool you into thinking things are worse than they are. But I think that social media can be a negative thing, and that you see people doing so much better than you are, or you see people that have the same limited resources you do, but seem to work miracles with those same resources. And you see people who are having, amazing careers, or having, getting married to these wonderful people and having children and traveling and going to these incredible places, and you see these people do these things and think, what am I doing with my life? And I don't know this, but I've heard that parents often feel that way. When you choose to stay at home to raise your children, you're changing diapers, you're heating up formula, you're cleaning crayons off the markings off the wall, you're picking up Legos off the floor, and you're you're doing laundry, and you just think, this is what my life has become. And I have heard vaguely from some parents and some mothers that you get into that thing of, what happened in my life, and I'm obviously not married, I don't have children, so I can't speak from that aspect of it, but I think that we all have times where we feel like we're not doing good, and times when we feel like we're wasting our life, or wasting our time, or wasting our days, and even though I'm feeling kind of down right now, I just want to encourage you. And I have been trying to post on my Facebook page I have for YouTube. I've been trying to post on Twitter, post these kind of things on Twitter more often, that your life has worth and has value, and you're not wasting your time, no matter what it is you're doing with your day. And I know there's some of you out there, I've spoken to some of you who struggle with depression and anxiety and suicidal thoughts and the temptation to self-harm. And I don't know what those things are like, so I'm not going to sit here and say that I do, because I don't. But I want you to know that you matter, that your life has value. Whether you believe in Him or not, God loves you. And Jesus died on the cross for your sins, and you have more worth and more value than you know. And as long as you are doing the best that you can with what you have each day, you're not a failure. And I need to tell myself that as well. I'm my own harshest critic. I'm the most critical of everything I do. I've always been that way for a long, long time. And I just want you to know, you're doing a good job. You're not wasting your days. I had a conversation semi-recently with a friend of mine who does YouTube videos, who was told by, I guess, a couple people, maybe one person, that her life was boring, and that her videos only consisted of the same things all the time, and she should be thinking about doing more with her life than what she was doing. And I just thought, you know what? We as YouTubers, we share what we feel comfortable sharing with our YouTube audiences. You know what I mean? And, you know, we don't have to share everything about ourselves. And I don't share a lot of things with you guys. I do share a lot, but not everything. And I feel like you can come on YouTube and be raw and vulnerable like I'm being now, and be torn to shreds for it, you know. And I'm coming on here because I've been dealing with some sadness lately, just over wanting my life to be about more than this, wanting to do more, wanting to be more, wanting to make the most of the life that I have. And right now, in my current situation, I can't do that. I can take steps towards that, but it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time for me to create the life that I want to have. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Whether your goal is to lose weight, whether your goal is to find the partner of your dreams and get married, whether your goal is to get a degree, whether your goal is to, you know, whatever your goal is, for most people it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. And for most people there's a process involved. There are steps you have to take, things you have to go through. You know, if you want to get your degree, you need to start going to school, you know, and find a school you want to go to, and start looking at the forms you need to fill out, and the student loans, and how much the textbooks cost, and there are steps that you take in the process of becoming who you want to be and what you want your life to be. And so, I just want to encourage you, because right now I need someone to tell me these things. I want to come on and just encourage you and say, you're doing a good job. Your life may not be what you want it to be right now. And you may feel, if you're like me, you may feel like this phase of your life is going to last forever. You're going to be stuck in the same cycle, making the same dumb mistakes, and and doomed to repeat your own history, and that's not the way it's going to be. You are doing a good job. And whether you're a mom, a dad, a doctor, a lawyer, a homemaker, a stay-at-home mom, whether you're an entrepreneur, whatever you are, wherever you are in your life, you're doing a good job. And if you're not living the life that you want to live, and when your head is pillow at night, you're kind of thinking, man, what am I doing with my life? You can always make the decision to change what your life is, to some extent anyway. And you can set new goals and dream new dreams. I'm probably sounding very cheesy right now, but I just want you to know you're not wasting your life. You're not wasting your days. You're doing a good job. And I just want to encourage you and say we all have moments when you feel down. I've never been diagnosed with depression or anxiety, so I can't speak to those things. But I have heard and I've learned from people that when you have depression, sorry, my throat's really dry. When you have depression, when you have anxiety, things tend to look way darker than they actually are. And they tend to feel bigger and scarier and more hopeless than they actually are. And if you're experiencing those things, just know it's not as bad as it may seem. It's not as bad as it may feel. It's not as dark as it may feel like it is. The Bible tells us to not lean on our own understanding. Your own mind, your own thoughts can trick you into feeling that things are hopeless. They're never going to get better. They're never going to change. They're never going to be anything different than they are now. Don't trust what your mind and heart may be telling you. Okay? Just know that you're doing a good job. And as long as you're trying every day to be a good person, and take care of your kids if you have kids, or be there for your spouse if you're married, or whatever the case may be, as long as you're doing the best that you can with what you have, you are doing a good job. You are not a failure. You're not wasting your time. Your days aren't being wasted. And like I said, I'm telling you this because I'm at a time in my life where I need someone to tell me this. I do a lot of the things I do every week. I do for my local church I'm a member of, and I got my local minister's license last month, which is a huge moment for me. I'm in a 4-year education program, kind of like college, a 4-year program of ministry studies. Once that 4-year program is over, and if I passed every class, I will be officially ordained as a minister in the church, and I'm very excited about my future in that way. And like I said, I do a lot of projects for the church, and I spend time in prayer, and I try to be at church every Sunday morning, every Sunday night, every Wednesday night. Every time there's a special event, special function, I try to be there for it. I help out with the ministries that we have that go on during the weekends, and people may look at all that and say, "You think you're wasting your life?" And I don't think that's just a waste of time. But I also feel like it's so little, you know. Like, I could be doing more, and I want to do more for God, for people, for our community. I want to give to all kinds of charities, and I want to do all kinds of stuff for the community, and I have these big dreams and big things I want to do, and I tend to look at my life now and think that's never going to happen. Nothing's ever going to change. Nothing's ever going to get better. And I know that's the devil trying to keep me so down that I don't do the things that I need to do. And I can't let the devil defeat me in that way. The devil will attack you so hard mentally. I'm just warning you now, whether you believe in him or not. He will attack you so hard mentally and just convince you that what you're doing is a waste of time, that you're wasting your life, that what you do doesn't matter, that nobody would care if you died tomorrow, that all your efforts are meaningless. He will just lie to you relentlessly and just attack you and make you feel like you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm just wasting my life and nothing I'm doing is mattering. It doesn't matter to anybody. No, what you do matters. I don't care what it is you do. What you do matters. And I just wanted to tell you, because I need someone to tell me this, you're doing a good job. You're doing the best that you can with what you have in front of you. We all mess up. We all make mistakes. We all do dumb, stupid crap and then regret it later. We all have our vices and our addictions and things that we spend too much money on. But I just want you to know, you matter. Your life has value. You mean the world to me. And you're doing a good job. Whether you're a mom, a dad, a single parent, a single woman, a single man, married woman, whatever you are, whatever you're doing a good job. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't ever let go of the belief that things can and will change, and that you can change them. You have the power to change them. Again, it won't happen overnight. It won't be an overnight snap with your fingers thing. But it will happen if you really want it to happen, and you take the steps necessary. And like I said, go through the process. You can change your life and make it what you want. It's never too late for that. I just wanted to come on here and kind of open up a little bit about what I've been feeling lately and give you the advice that I need to hear myself and just encourage you and just say, hang in there. No matter what you're going through, hang in there. You're stronger than you know. And if you want to change your life, you have the power to change it. Begin to take steps to make plans for that, and I've been doing that. I've been writing down like what I want to accomplish and what I want to have different about my life and how I plan to get there and the steps I need to take. It's not going to be easy. It seldom is, but it is worth it if it's something you really want. I've been talking for almost 20 minutes now. Wow, I'm long-winded. I'm going to go ahead and go. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Hang in there.